gets to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Launches one deep downfield. It's intercepted by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, run!
Back now, pressure on its way. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Eckler running dead ahead. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop it. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Pretty even match in this 1st half. You just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
this up on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Handoff headed right, Eckler. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. That's incomplete left side. And no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They give to Eckler, left side. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 4th and 3, drive on the line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Oh, they're going for this. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Throwing now, Daniels. It's caught Eckler. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. Open receiver, caught. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
Ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left, this is Eckler. Juke the defender. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Staying with Eckler. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Eckler. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Running with Eckler again. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Staying out there, it's 4th and 1. Daniels back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Daniels. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cisco. And the Jaguars intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. He's going to bring this one out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Eckler. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Okay, ready? Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Another carry for it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it at the 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hand off now to Eckler. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
There's a give, left side. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning left is Thomas. From the 38. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Bringing this one out of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Run here with Eckler. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, in that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. The 6-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 11. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. And they pick him up again. Fourier Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now it's Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Trying it right side with Etienne. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Third and long for him here. Davis there to grab it. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And the kick is good. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From the end zone, he's going to bring it out. And he breaks even on the decision to leave the end zone by getting that to the 30 before going out. They're out and set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Second and 10 now. He puts some power on a deep one left. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So now it's going to be third and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Here he is on third and long. He Hunted touchdown! The Commanders cut it to 1 late in the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We're still time. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now a give to ETN running right. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
ETN again. And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
From the 47. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Together, all. Keep it together. Keep it moving on. Here we go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
ETN on the catch. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are stopped a little inside the 30.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Eckler. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Eckler running dead ahead. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reduce the lead to just 4. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
They'll run here on first down. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. Back to throw it. Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got his man. Complete. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Now to throw. This is for the ball game. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught. So their last chance
Good
to
one.
the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, now, Kev.
Fucking broke my headset. Hey, give me like 15 minutes.
All right.
I gotta go straighten up this place real quick. Give me 10 minutes.
All right, it's cool. I gotta do something with Ty anyway.
Oh, all right, hold on.
All right.